p.ulls closer to top-ranked Villanova and at top 25. Virginia has not been ranked number 1 since Ralph Sampson patrolled the lane in Charlottesville. The Cavaliers took a step toward their first top ranking in 35 years on Monday, earning 17 of 65 first-place votes from a media panel following wins over number 18 Clemson and number 4 Duke. Villanova remained at number 1 for the fourth straight week, receiving 47 first-place votes after a pair of victories last week. Purdue had one first-place vote and remained at number 3. Duke did not fall back despite its loss to Virginia, and Michigan State moved up a spot to round out the top 5. The Cavaliers, 21-9-0, annually have one of the nation's top defenses under coach Tony Bennett, and this season has been no different. Virginia is first nationally in scoring defense at 52.1 points allowed per game and is third in field goal percentage against, holding opponents to 37%. The Cavaliers held number 18 Clemson to 36 points, 13 in the second half, and a 25-point victory, and shut down one of the nation's top offenses in a 65-63 win over Duke, their 12th straight victory. The Cavaliers lead the ACC by 2½ games and are off to their best conference start since the Sampson-led 1980-81 team won its first 12 games. Virginia has not been ranked number 1 since 1981-82, a team also centered by Sampson. "There's talent, and I don't think our players sometimes get enough credit for their talent," Bennett said. "But there is a synergy or a chemistry that when they're right, it's even better." Virginia hosts Louisville on Wednesday and plays at Syracuse on Saturday. Steady Boilermakers Purdue, 21-10 Big Ten, held on to its highest ranking since 2009-10 by extending the nation's longest winning streak. The Boilermakers held off number 25 Michigan 92-88, then knocked off rival Indiana 74-67 in games last week. Purdue has won a school record 17 straight games since suffering its lone loss to Tennessee in the Bahamas on November 22. The Boilermakers have set another school mark with 12 straight Big Ten victories and joins Virginia as the only Power 5 schools still unbeaten in league play. Tar Heels following North Carolina's national title defense has hit some bumps in the road. The Tar Heels went 11-2 in non-conference, but are middle of the pack in the ACC at 5-4. North Carolina, 16-6, lost both of its games after moving into the top 10 last week, 80-69 to Virginia Tech and 95-91 to North Carolina State. The rough week cost the Tar Heels in this week's poll. They had the week's biggest drop, falling 9 spots to number 19. Kentucky's back. Kentucky fell out of the poll for the first time in nearly 4 years last week after losses to South Carolina and Florida. Look who's back. The Wildcats, 16-5, 5-3 SEC, moved back into the poll at number 21 this week following victories over Mississippi State and number 7 West Virginia in the Big 12/SEC Challenge. Kentucky faces Vanderbilt and Missouri this week. Mountaineers drop. West Virginia's loss to Kentucky wasn't its only setback last week, and it cost the Mountaineers. West Virginia, 16-5, 5-3 Big 12, fell 8 spots in this week's poll to number 15 after dropping games to the Wildcats and TCU. The Mountaineers are in a 4-way tie for second in the Big 12 with number 10 Texas Tech, number 12 Oklahoma and Kansas State, a game behind Kansas. Falling out, Nevada was the only team to drop out this week, falling from number 23 after losing to Wyoming in double overtime. For more app college basketball coverage, http://collegebasketball.app.org and http://twitter.com/app_top25.